All right, guys, welcome to day 4 of the trading course. So in the last videos so far, we've showed you how to look at candle patterns, the 4 candle patterns that actually matter. We showed you how to read the chart, right? Look at structure. So is it going upwards? Is it going downwards? Very, very good. That's just 2 parts of the puzzle. Now I'm going to show you supply and demand. Supply and demand is very important, and it's going to help you tremendously with that strategy, right? So understanding this concept here, supply and demand, and then understanding the trends and knowing when to buy and sell in a specific trend, and understanding candlestick patterns, now you're pretty much going to know pretty much the entirety of the price action trading strategy. And then after that, we can take it one step forward with the advanced stuff, which is the volume, which is the footprints, which is the order flow. But understanding supply and demand is very important. And in this video, we're going to show you exactly how to do that. So we're back on ChartLabs. This is, again, the platform that we developed ourselves here, and we're trying to compete with TradingView. So if you guys are using TradingView, check out ChartLabs. If you like it, stick around. If not, go back to TradingView. It's up to you, really. But at the end of the day, it's okay. Either one works. So what is supply and demand? Supply and demand is when you draw lines on your charts that are areas that could be potential reversals or key levels that people think that something is going to happen at that price. So what do I mean by this? Let me explain. Over here, we can see, we just go to our rectangle tool. I like to draw rectangles just because I don't think that supply and demand is just a straight line. It's more like an area for me. So over here, we can see that the price came up this high, then went down, and then came back up this high again. It touched this level somewhat, right? And then fell back down. Why did this happen? The reason this happened is because the majority of people or institutions or hedge funds thought that this right here is a psychological level and it's a good level to sell again because the price could not beat this level earlier. It's that simple, right? So when you look at the market, you want to think about it as an entity, as there's so many different people in this one chart, and this is all their emotions and decisions. And once you start to understand that, then you can start to think, how would others think in this situation? And then that's going to help your trading tremendously, right? Because then you're going to be able to, again, trade with a trend, right? We're trading with the majority of people out there. That's how we're going to make money. If you're always trying to go against the people, you're probably going to lose your money, especially when you're going against banks, hedge funds, institutions that have way better tech than you, way more resources, way more money, and way faster executions. Does that make sense? So again, another example here would be, look at this section right there, right? So every single time the price went up in this section, it fell. So 1, 2. So what happens the next time that the price goes back up in this area? You're going to assume that the market's probably going to fall again, right? Very, very simple. And that's basically what I want you guys to look at. So let's go ahead and select a different chart here. Let's go XRP, for example. And then while we're here, what we're going to do is just we're going to draw out the support and resistance lines, right? So potential key levels where we think that something can happen at that level. Either the price retests it, breaks, then retests, or the price just simply just hits it, then falls back down, or hits it, then falls back up, or goes back up. You know what I mean? So let's take a look. We see very clearly this is an area of resistance. If we take a look again, I'm going to look at this area right here. Why do I think this area is an area of resistance? Very simple. Price came down, went back up. Price came down, went back up. Price came down over here and had a hard time breaking this level a couple times before eventually broke, right? But it can clearly tell that something is holding price at this level. Then price went back up, retest, went back down, retest, went back down, eventually broke it, and then again, this level is being traded a lot, right? So this is a key level. Next, guys, we go ahead and we hit another one. I'm going to go somewhere right here. We can see the price came back this section, went back up, tested it, eventually broke it, but failed to break this level again. So it's kind of a box, this section, right? Tried to go back up here. It couldn't do it. Then just eventually caved down. And we can probably add more, but this is enough. Now, one cool tip that I can give you here is if you're on ChartLabs and you're looking at cryptocurrencies currently, in the future, You can probably do this also with other Forex or stocks, but for now, just crypto. You can click these buttons right here. So we got heat map and we got volume profile. So if we turn on the volume profile here, we can see the areas where the volume profile spikes up a lot. Those are areas that's going to be most likely a very high key level. And look, it falls very, very close to where I put my key levels just with my naked eye, right? So we can see there's a lot of orders around this section, a lot of orders over here, even over here, it's spiked up in this section right there. So these are levels that you can take a look at. And this works amazingly when you're looking to trade with a trend and looking at those candlestick patterns I showed you in the previous videos. So, or you can just close that and you can use heat maps. And heat maps is something we're working on right now, still a work in progress, but it shows you where the majority of orders are being placed right now. So you can see right now, there's basically a lot of orders in this section right now. It's kind of fighting for dominance, right? We can see that it's been going up and down, up and down, up and down over here. There's a lot of orders over here, a lot of orders over here. If we look up, is there any orders at the top? Not really right now. So mostly everyone right now is probably looking to buy down here, and there's a lot of people competing right here at the bottom. And then we're going to make this a lot better as well, the heat maps, just in the future. But for now, this is what we're looking at. This is what we're going to do. Any questions for this, leave them down in the comments below here. It's very simple concept. Again, just looking at the chart, looking for key levels, seeing where the candles are bouncing off of each other. Those are going to be your key levels. In the next video, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you exactly how to combine all three of those together. And then you're going to be able to actually formulate a trading strategy, which is going to be absolutely insane. But before we end this video, let's go ahead and just practice on a couple more scenarios. I just want you guys to get into your head and take a look and see again where these key levels would be. So I'm thinking right over here, as we can see. I'm thinking right over here, as you can see. And then again, we can just keep placing these areas, right? So right there, roughly, and even down here, I like this area as well right there. So right now we can see we're kind of on a bullish chart. It's sitting around a level here. We can just look for some type of confirmation to enter a trade. If we take a look at the volume profile, sorry, we're looking at Forex pairs right now, so it's not going to show you, but we're working on it. These are the areas that we're looking at, if that makes sense. That's it, guys. If you have any questions, leave in the comments down below. Again, please subscribe, continue watching the rest of the course. A lot of you guys are going to give up at this point, but if you're going to give up this early into a course, this early into your trading career, you're not going to be a successful trader. So it's very important. Finish everything you start, practice, grind, use a demo account, take a trade. At the end of this course, we're probably going to do some live trading as well. Maybe, we'll see. I just loaded $18,000 into one of my accounts here. So maybe at the end of this course, I'm going to take some live trades so you guys see exactly how this works. If you guys, again, like this content, subscribe, hit that like button, share it, and let's go on to the next day.